when meeting somebody, the initial question is always, what do you do? And people always say what their job is. But I think the question of what do you enjoy doing is so much more insightful into who the person is. My name is Stephen Parvaresh. I live in Austin, Texas, and I like to make things. Pablo Picasso is credited as saying, good artists borrow, great artists steal. I think a lot of times my creative inspiration comes from, first and foremost, a problem that I have. I need a wallet. Okay, so I gotta make a wallet. Secondly, it comes from what's already been made. I mean, how many variations of a bifold wallet can you have? It folds in half and it holds credit cards and bills, But the part of the process that I really enjoy spending the most time on is breaking down a product into what it needs to do functionally, what it has done historically, and what I can do to make it better. It's like there's a long-standing joke of staying at the cash register and having serious anxiety trying to put the bills back into your wallet before the cashier starts ringing up the person behind you. If everybody is experiencing the same issue with the product that we use day in and day out, how do you make it better? So I think that that's where a lot of my inspiration comes from, is just how can I make what already exists more functional for myself? I like working with my hands because a lot of times it allows me to be both mechanical and creative. I feel almost pay homage to both my mom and dad at the same time. My mom and my dad were my first teachers. My dad is more technical and my mom is more artistic. And individually, they taught me to look at things in a different way. I think one of the most lasting impressions that my dad ever had on me was the idea that if somebody else can learn to do something, so can I. We never paid anybody to do anything growing up. We never had a service technician come to our house, ever. If something broke, we fixed it. That was it. My dad wasn't an HVAC specialist, but I'll be damned if he was going to pay somebody else to fix the AC in the middle of summer. The ability to be able to figure out how to do something is the best thing my dad ever gave me. I think one of the most vivid memories from my childhood is watching Arthur with my mom, and her getting up and going to the piano and playing the Arthur theme song, and me thinking to myself, when the hell did you have time to learn that? Her ability to be able to hear music and play it on a piano inspired me to look at the arts in a different way. I think in every human being there is an innate artistic and creative ability that they just haven't found yet. So looking back, I've had people ask me, if you have kids, are you going to raise them the same way? People think that I don't look kindly upon my childhood because it was all work and no play and there was never a day off. But then I think about how now, if any of my friends are having problems with something that needs to be fixed, a lot of times I'm the one they ask on how to fix it. It really gives me a sense of pride. So hell yeah, I would raise my kids the same way. There's no free rides. But when you're an adult and you know how to do anything that needs to be done and you don't have to rely on other people, it's a sense of freedom. So yeah, my childhood was probably tougher than others, but now I feel like my life is easier than a lot of other people's.